Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. So, I know a lot of people looking at this video and going, hey, wait a minute here, Mikos, Education Entertainment TV. You've spoke a great deal about how cryptocurrency is being played out like a big casino. People throwing their money away, they're losing their money. And here you go now promoting what would be a casino, a literal casino at that, um, on the Hive blockchain, right? This one's called Hive Slot Games, and looking at this and thinking about where the demand of Hive is going to come from. We've witnessed the decline in price severely. It's moonlight around 10 cents and so on. Went all the way up to $1 this year and all the way back down. We also witnessed this kind of similarity if you look at something like EOS. I remember EOS, basically raising over $4 billion. And one of the first applications out of the gate we saw was basically a gambling casino game, right? And I said, how in the world does a product raise $4 billion? And the first thing out of the first application out of the gate has to do with gambling, right? And the reality of the situation, I think, too, a lot of this cryptocurrency, what goes on in the cryptocurrency arena, I think it feels so close to gambling. I think the transition into literal gambling is probably not that difficult to make. But, it really makes you question, are we doing the right things with cryptocurrency? Are we focused on the right things? And how are we going to approach this? The one thing is what seems to be clear is people aren't going to stop gambling because every year there's a new gimmick in cryptocurrency. It's DeFi. It's something coming out of the gate to get people on a hype train, to get people to FOMO in. That's just how it works. And that doesn't seem to be going away. Right? That doesn't seem to be going away. The Hive blockchain is very promising in the beginning. The prices have dropped, a great deal, but there are still some attractive things about the Hive blockchain that could really work, I think. And what are some of those things? Well, for instance, you have much easier user interfaces. If you tried to sync these Ethereum wallets, I think for a lot of people there are headaches. There's the high transaction cost. It's just the headache. And when I look at the Ethereum wallets, to me this is a developer's tool, right? This doesn't say to me mass adoption, masses amount of people. It's something for developers, and it just I don't see how that's marketed well to the masses. Doesn't mean that Ethereum's not going to, make the needed changes in the future to where it's doing that. But right now it's not. And when you look at something like the Hive blockchain or the Steam blockchain, they have these very convenient applications that link their various apps from one account. And I think one big issue with many of these products, Hive and Steam, I think with the Justice Sun debacle and a lot of security issues that arose, I think a lot of cryptocurrency space maybe looks at the DPoS systems as a wee bit too centralized, right? There is something that keeps a lot of the cryptocurrency space out of these projects, and it's a real shame because they do have some very attractive aspects to them. Um, but yet here we stand, with these particular products. So I tried this application out last night. It kind of reminds you of the Tron bet type thing. You can earn dividends. You can play these various gambling casino games. And I have to admit, I had tried some earlier Steam like uh, casino games earlier, and they were pretty, pretty dull. They didn't have many of the other casino games I like to play, like roulette. But this is something totally different. This, whoever designed this, really, uh, kind of got a lot of things right, and I enjoyed my time, playing at this casino. And I'm not sure who created it. I think I might know who created it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I have to say it's one of the best looking Hive casino games I've seen, or Steam. Um, I think that when it comes to demand of many of these blockchains, whether it be Hive or Steam, I think what's been the main attraction a lot to projects like the Hive blockchain has been the social media parts of it, with the blogging areas, the blogging sites where people make money off these blogs and so on and so forth. And I can see where a writer, a blogger could really see have a lot of interest in that and find some value in that. And but for whatever reason, it hasn't become, it's big, big like Reddit. It hasn't done many of these things. And excuse me. And I think Reddit is now working on a cryptocurrency project that might be released any day now, where they're going to have the large user base and try a similar thing. So is it down now to these gambling type applications to kind of save some of these chains? And I hope not. I hope not. But what I do know is this: a lot of people are going to end up gambling anyway. They're already doing it now. I think they're already doing it now with many of these cryptocurrencies, many of these altcoins. But they're probably going to end up doing that. Right now, the Hive price is pretty low, and I'm wondering, where they're going to get the demand to bring in more people, or what's the strategy for that. And I'm not sure I'm seeing any ones that are effective in doing that. But if you're going to gamble anyway, which seems to be the case, then I'm going to put my referral link down there, and you can use that and try out, at least from my perspective, the best cryptocurrency gambling, that's been created, at least from the Hive and Hive blockchains, right? There was something called Lucky. There was Lucky Games that existed. They recently went under. Not sure why. Not sure if it was due to regulatory reasons or something else. But many of you all probably remember Lucky Games. And this reminds me of Lucky Games, but it's even a little bit better because, like I said, the way that Hive wallets sync up to their games and so on and so forth, the way you access is just light years ahead of how Ethereum does it, how Tron does it. And I really don't see how people can stand those applications, but apparently they can. I don't think they're attractive to the masses, the masses of people. But you got people who have been in cryptocurrency a while, or they're quite technical people. They like those kind of things. I don't like those kind of things, even though I know how to use them and I understand them. I just don't think they're well crafted for the market to attract new people and so on and so forth. Um, and I think that's a barrier we've never really been able to escape in cryptocurrency. I think it just gets kind of pushed under the rug. Now, again, I think the issue with Hive's going to be, from a lot of cryptocurrency space, is going to be that they might feel the structure of Hive, how it is run. It's kind of similar to EOS. It has like 20 witnesses that are the most powerful people in the universe there. And so I think that might be a problem for a lot of outside cryptocurrency community who's more akin to a more stronger form of decentralization. So they might not be trustworthy of putting their money in these type of chains, so to speak, or not a lot. And that's something that has to be considered as well. But it's definitely I think this is fun to try. Don't go get broke over there. Don't come back and blame me and say I'm pushing these gambling casino games like you see a lot of other big content creators doing. In fact, if I'm being all the way honest, while I'm talking about it, while I'm doing some promotion on it, is in the cryptocurrency space, everybody wants to get rich. It would seem, and when you present practical products, products that make sense, products that I believe, will draw masses of people. It's easy for people to miss good things, right? I think it's easy for people to uh, uh, want quick gratification, and so um, we can tell you this: our Universal Basic Income Project, Bitcoin MYK. If we, if anybody uses our referral link, any dime we make from this, all the proceeds will go back in universal basic income. So if you're going to gamble, at least something good comes out of it, right? At least something good comes out of it, right? And this universal basic income is a free to the public cryptocurrency. It's free to the world. People receive them every month through our dividend tool. And hopefully it allows a person to go out and buy themselves a nice meal, or do something that is of value to them, or help them understand that value is derived from them, right? And so, in that respect, if you're going to be a gambler, maybe something good comes out of that, right? We'll leave the link in the description. But from a technical standpoint, just looking at it as a gambling game, and not looking at it from the standpoint you're going to probably at some point end up losing all your money. um, I must say it is probably is the best gambling application on the Hive blockchain, on the Steam blockchain I've seen thus far, and I certainly like participating in something like this more so than something like Tron Bet and some of these other applications. But yeah, just want to take a look at that. I'm not going to do any gambling because I might lose my money. Well, I do gamble from time to time, but only gamble what you can afford to lose. More than likely, you're going to lose. But again, if you use our referral link, you will feel good about losing to a project that's going to do some good with your losses for the world, hopefully. But that's all I want to say in this video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, as always, take care.